Hello crochet friends, praise God, my name is Pauline. In this tutorial, I will show you how to crochet a pullover from top down using granny stitch. If it is your first time to be here, kindly remember to subscribe, like and share my videos. To make this pullover, you will require yarn, hook, 3.5mm, scissors, stitch markers, measuring tape. This pattern is worked in rounds from the neckline down. For sizing, you'll need to measure around your neck or head to determine the starting chain length. Let's start with step 1. Start with the neckline chain. That will be a multiples of 3 plus 1 at the center. As I have demonstrated here, one side will be 27 and the other side will be 15. And in between, we are going to put an extra chain where you're going to put your stitch marker. So you're going to start off by making a slip knot. Then you make 15 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And another one chain, then you put the stitch marker there. Then you make 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, then plus 1. You put the stitch marker there. Then you're making 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The 16th one, you put your stitch marker. Then you're going to make the last one, 27 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we are going to join. To join, insert your hook where you started with a slip knot. Then this just to make sure that your work does not turn. So you just join with a slip stitch. Then you chain 3 and in the same space you make double crochet. Then you're going to skip 2 chains and on the third chain you make 3 double crochet. You skip 2 chains, 1, 2, on the third you make 3 double crochet on the same space. So you're going to repeat until where we get the stitch marker. Here we have the stitch marker, you are making 2 double crochet. Then we'll continue with the same process of skipping 2 on the third stitch. You make 3 double crochet. So you repeat the same process until you get there at the end of that row. And by that, you have made a ring all the first round. You are done with it. Then you join with a slip stitch. Then on that space, you chain 3. Then on the same space, you make 1 double crochet. Then the next space, you make 3 double crochet. And we are starting the second round. So you make 3 double crochet on each space until you get to where we have the stitch marker. You make 2 double crochet. Then on the next space, you make 3 double crochet. And so you're going to repeat this process until you come at the end of row 2 and you join with a slip stitch. And so you'll continue with that process until you make 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then join with a slip stitch. Make another slip stitch. Then now you're going to join another yarn. For this yarn is a bit thicker. It is 5 ply. So what I'm going to do, I'll make 2 double crochet instead of 3. Then I'll make 1 chain to ensure that the stitches are equal and your work will not be too tight. Remember where we had the 2 double crochet, we are going to continue with 2 double crochet, but this one we are just replacing the 3 double crochet with 2 double crochet because of the thickness of the yarn. At the end of row 9, join with a slip stitch. To start row 10, add another color. Chain 3 on the same space, make double crochet. The next space, make 3 double crochet. So you'll continue with the same process, and you're going to make 4 rows of this color and you'll be done with the yoke. At the end of row 4, make the last 3 double crochet, then join with a slip stitch. So we continue the slip stitch up to the center, and then you're going to join with the other end, that is the armhole. And as I told you, we are done with the yoke. Then you're going to turn your work, insert your hook, pull through, make 1 chain, then you turn your work, then insert your hook, make slip stitches. On the next space, make 3 chains. On the same space, make 2 double crochet. You'll continue with 3 double crochet up to the other end of the armhole. So you're just making 3 double crochet on each space. The end, you do the same like the other end and join with a slip stitch, then make slip stitches up to the next space, then you make 3 chains, then on that space you make 3 double crochet, then in the next space you make 3 double crochet. For this color, after you join the armhole, you're going to make 4 rounds so that you have a total of 8. Then you join with a slip stitch. Then after that, you're going to add color white, which I told you is a bit thick, and we'll be making 2 double crochet on each space, but ensure that you make 1 chain in between, because we want to have the same number of stitches all around. So if you don't do that, your work will be too tight, but it will not be uniform. So you continue working in rounds. Once you do this 1 round of white color, you're going to join the green color, and then you make another 8 rounds of color green. At this point, you can decide to continue cutting your yarn, but for me, I didn't cut the yarn. What I do, I just lift the other 2 colors and ensure that it is not too tight, so that when I'm doing that, the double crochet, I'll lift the other 2 colors and make the double crochet. Drop the yarn and continue working in rounds. On each space, we are making 3 double crochet. And also remember to lift the other 2 yarns so that you don't make a lot of knots on your work. So make 3 double crochet on each space. When you get to the end of that round, you join with a slip stitch. Then you're going just to repeat the same process until you achieve the required length of your pullover. Then you join with a slip stitch, then continue making slip stitches. So you can either continue making the rib, or you can leave it and come back. And for this sweater, we'll come back to make the rib. And I'm done with the first part. So let us now work on the arms. So at the armpit, you're going to insert the hook and pull up the loop and make a slip stitch. Then you make you make sure that it is tight. Then on that space, you make 3 chains. On the same space, you make 2 double crochet. Then to the next space, make another 2, 3 double crochet. You continue like that until the end of that round. Join with a slip stitch. Make slip stitches. Chain 3. Make 2 double crochet. Next space, make 3 double crochet. Three double crochet. Join with a slip stitch. Make slip stitches. So you're just going to do the repeat of the previous row. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share with your friends. So you're going to continue like that. You're going to add the next color. Here you have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are doing 8 of them. So after the 8th round, you join the other color. Then you make the 8 rounds of color green, then color white. And then on the second round of this light green, we are going to do the reduction. And the reduction is happening approximately at the elbow. So you're going to make 1 double crochet instead of 3, and then you continue with the same process of making 3 double crochet on each space. When you go round and you come to where we have 1 double crochet, you're going to make 3 double crochet. Then we will skip the next space and you go to skip that space, go to the next space, you make 3 double crochet. And you'll continue like that. For the next round, you'll do the same and you repeat the same process. And the reduction is happening along the armpit. Next round as well, make 1 double crochet like that, and then you make 3 double crochet, and then you're going to continue making 3 double crochet. So the reduction will depend with the size of your arm. So you're making 3 double crochet before the double crochet, 1 double crochet of the previous round. Then you're going to skip that space, and then you go to the next space, you make 3 double crochet. So we are not going to do more reduction, and you're going to continue working in rounds of 3 double crochet on each space until you achieve the required length of your arm. Once you acquire the required length, now you're going to work on the rib. To make the rib or the arm rib, you're going to make 10 chains. Then you add one more chain. On the second chain, make single crochet. So you're going to make single crochet up to the end, and ensure that you keep the count of your single crochet to ensure that you make 10 stitches. So now we have 9. You're just going to add one more single crochet. Then you're going to skip one stitch. Then to the next you make a slip stitch. Make another slip stitch. Then turn your work. Then you skip the 2 stitches, and on the first stitch you make single crochet until the end of that row. On each stitch you make single crochet. At the end of the row you make the last stitch, and always keep the count of your stitches. Then turn your work on the next round. We are going to make single crochet up to the end of that row. The end you skip that stitch. Then on the next stitch you make single crochet, you make slip stitch, then you turn. You're going to make 2 slip stitches, then you turn your work, you skip the 2 slip stitches. On the first and on the first stitch you make single crochet. Once you make all the rounds onto the last stitch, you're going to make the last, make single crochet, you make single crochet on each stitch until the end of the row. Then you're done. You're going to insert your hook and pull the loop. To work on the edges of your rib, you're going to work in reverse with single crochet. So on each stitch you work in reverse with single crochet. So this will ensure that your finishing is neat, but also it is optional. Once you're done, you insert your needle, you join that space together, and this is optional. You can use slip stitches using your hook, but I prefer using the needle. So you'll join the stitches together using the needle, and once you come at the end, you'll finish, and then you'll insert the needle through the stitches Then you pull and use the pair of scissors to cut. You can see that the work is very neat. I'd work on the other arm with a green color. Now you're going to work on the rib around the neckline. So you're going to insert your yarn and make a slip stitch and a knot. So for the around the neck, you're going to work 5 chains plus 1. Then on each chain you make single crochet. But this is optional, you can make more chains, but I prefer to make less chains because I didn't want a very long rib along the neckline. Then you're going to skip 2 chains, because remember this is where we made the chain. Make slip stitches, then you turn your work and make 5 single crochet. So the same with the neckline, you're going to keep the count of the count of the single crochet, which on the neckline we said there are 5. When you come to the end, skip 1 chain to the next, you make slip stitch, then you skip another one, you make another slip stitch. So you're making 2 slip stitches, and then you're going to turn your work and continue with a single crochet. Then you're going to work or repeat the same until you finish working on the rib. This is the last row. You're just going to make 5 single crochet and you repeat the process as we did on the arm. And this is the same that you're going to work even on the other rib around the hips. The same, you work on reverse until you finish. So you're going to join with the needle. You're going to join the stitches with the needle like that. Then you finish. You hide your yarn so that your work will look neat. So we are done with our sweater. I hope you have understood. If you have not understood, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I did remember to subscribe, like, and share. Bye bye.